For years they bled us dry. But today, we have bound those exploiters in chains. My African brothers and sisters, this morning, I looked into the eyes of men who believed they would rule over us forever. Foreign men, men in suits, men with contracts soaked in lies and greed. Men who flew into our lands believing that our soil was theirs to own, our people theirs to control, and our resources theirs to steal. But today they woke up to a new reality. They are no longer untouchable. They have been arrested. Yes, arrested. Not because they are foreign, not because they are powerful, but because they are thieves, because they looted the land that does not belong to them, because they believed Africa would never rise, because they underestimated the soul of this continent. But what they forgot is this: Africa may kneel for a while, but it never stays down. For too long, our gold has left in plains we didn't board. Our land has been dug by hands that didn't belong to us. Our children have cried in the dark while the West toasted champagne with our stolen wealth. Enough. Today, we say it loud so the whole world can hear it. Afrique. Is, nor, sal. Not now, not ever again. They built their lives on our backs. They funded their progress with our pain. They constructed empires from the ruins they left behind in our villages. And while their children played with toys made of our stolen minerals, ours died from hunger, from disease, from hopelessness. But that era is over. From Burkina Faso to Congo, from Ghana to Mali, from Senegal to Sudan, our people are waking up. We are no longer fooled by smiles at summits or empty speeches at UN podiums. They promised us partnership, but they brought chains. They spoke of peace, but they planted war. They claimed to help us, but they buried us under debt. So, I ask you, was that partnership, or was that colonization with a different face? Today I stand not as a president. I stand as a soldier of the soil, as a servant of the people, as a son of Africa. And I make this promise to you: our resources will no longer be stolen. We will no longer allow foreign companies to dig deep into our earth while our people dig through trash for food. We will no longer allow CEOs who've never stepped foot in our villages to decide the fate of our farmers. We will no longer allow banks across the sea to decide the future of children born on this land. We reclaim what is ours, not through war, but through will. Not through begging, but through bravery. Not through permission, but through power. I know some of you are afraid. I know you've been told to fear the West, that they will come for us, that they will isolate us, sanction us, silence us. But I say this: let them come. Let them come and see the spirit of a people who will not be broken. Let them come and witness a continent no longer afraid to speak the truth. Let them come and realize that we may not have their weapons, but we have something stronger. We have purpose. We have unity. We have nothing left to lose and everything to gain. Do you think this is only about Burkina Faso? No. This is about you, wherever you are in Africa. This is about every man who works 12 hours under the sun and still cannot feed his family. This is about every woman who walks 10 kilometers for water while foreign pipelines pump oil across our lands. This is about every child who goes to sleep hungry while our diamonds sparkle in foreign showrooms. It is about dignity. It is about reclaiming our story. It is about tearing down the system that was never built to serve us. I say to every leader across Africa, stand up or step aside. The era of puppets is over. We don't need leaders who wait for approval from embassies. We need leaders who answer to the people. We don't need agreements written in Paris or Washington. We need solutions created in Bamako, in Ouagadougou, in Nairobi, in Kinshasa. We must unite, not in slogans, but in action. Not in flag waving, but in policy making. Not in protest alone, but in protection of what is ours. Because Africa's true power is not in its gold or oil. It's in its people. And when the people rise, no empire can stand. Let me speak clearly to the exploiters listening from afar. You called us backward, but it was you who came here to steal. You said we needed aid, but you only gave us chains. You built monuments with our minerals, while our children built graves. And now, you want to talk about democracy. You want to lecture us on freedom. You have no right. You lost that right the day you put profit before people. You lost that right the day you paid off our politicians while our hospitals collapsed. You lost that right the day you murdered our heroes, silenced our rebels, and poisoned our rivers. But I am here to tell you this, that page of history is now closed. Now, to my fellow Africans, we have a duty, not just to ourselves, but to those who came before us, and to those who will come after. To our ancestors who were chained and shipped like cargo, we owe freedom. To our mothers who wept in silence, we owe justice. To our children, we owe a future where they will never again have to beg for what already belongs to them. This duty starts today, and it starts with you. To the youth, your time is now. Stop waiting for saviors. You are the savior. Pick up books. Build skills. Stand firm. You are not the leaders of tomorrow. You are the leaders of today. To the workers, organize. Demand dignity. Protect each other. Never be silent again in the face of exploitation. To the soldiers, your loyalty is not to foreign governments. It is to your people. Remember that always. To the elders, share your wisdom. Guide us. We are not here to erase your past. We are here to fulfill its promise. To all of Africa, unite. Rise and say with one voice, you will not take from us anymore. You will not divide us anymore. You will not rule us anymore. Long live the resistance. Long live African sovereignty. Long live the revolution. Africaïs na for Sal.